The ABC is an extraordinary platform and an absolutely critical organisation, you know, in terms of Australian culture. And for me, it's coming home.
Michelle Guthrie was an unlikely choice as Managing Director of the ABC. She listed the reasons herself when headhunted for the position in 2015.
My hope is that I can really contribute to the organisation.
She'd been out of Australia for 13 years, had zero experience of journalism or public broadcasting, and no woman had ever led the ABC before. But it was those reasons which landed her the job, only to be sacked today, halfway through a 5-year contract, in a shock announcement from ABC Chairman Justin Milne.
Is it fair enough to say that Michelle Guthrie has been sacked?
Well, her employment with the corporation has been terminated as of this morning. And one of the principal things that any board does is to hire and fire the CEO. And we, after very careful consideration, felt that this organisation would do better under different leadership.
Former ABC Chairman and Managing Director David Hill is not impressed.
There was absolutely no sign and no indication of it until today. But the real surprise is that we've been given no reasonable explanation for why it's happened.
In a statement, Michelle Guthrie said she was devastated to be terminated without any claim of wrongdoing by her, and is considering her legal options, which may be few, according to media and employment law specialist John Laxon.
I haven't seen her contract, but if a contract does have a clause that enables the ABC to terminate without cause, by the giving of proper notice, then the fact that Michelle Guthrie believes there's no justification for it is simply not relevant.
Unspecified issues with Michelle Guthrie's leadership style were the reason she had to go, says Justin Milne.
Well, I'm not going to go into the sort of he said, she said part of that, but that's a view that the board has come to, and it's taken the board some time to come to that view, but we feel that we need different leadership to take us forward through what are obviously very challenging times.
We've held our share very well with people 0 to 4 and 65 plus.
Fresh from working for Google, Michelle Guthrie began at the ABC in 2016. Facing budget cuts and emphasising the ABC's digital destiny and its need for more diversity.
I do see my role at the ABC as being a catalyst for fresh thinking, encouraging a degree of risk-taking and a questioning of the status quo. I'm a firm believer in grasping the opportunities of the digital age.
After cuts to specialist programming and confronting allegations of ABC bias, Michelle Guthrie faced a baptism of fire when grilled in Senate estimates.
The ABC has a legal obligation not to favour one point of view over another.
I'm not quite sure what... I've already answered, I think, what I think our legal obligation is, which is our...
An inability to effectively engage with Canberra is understood to be among the key reasons for Guthrie's dismissal. Quentin Dempster is a former ABC employee and staff-elected board member.
She was unable to communicate in the serious stakeholder meetings that they have with Senate estimates. So I think that was a failure to communicate in that regard. As I said, she was good at scripted speeches in defence of the ABC, but she wasn't on the front foot as far as an advocate for public broadcasting is concerned.
This is Larry. It's his first day as an ABC intern.
Amid corporate restructuring and redundancies, an internal campaign featuring a character called Larry was intended to boost staff morale, but fell flat.
Well, the Larry campaign was madness and everybody rolled their eyes, and it was a misjudgment if Michelle Guthrie signed off on it. It was ridiculous, and it didn't get into the mood of the organisation.
Michelle Guthrie's sudden sacking was decided at a board meeting late last night, leaving the nation and ABC staff this morning to only wonder what the future holds.
It's an institution now of 70, 80 years, and it's got the resolve and the determination to keep rolling on, and I think it's doing as good a job now as it's ever done, and so I think it can survive anybody at the helm.